All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our TEW 2020 playthrough with the Canadian Federation of Wrestling. Of course, I'm going to call it the Canadian Wrestling Federation, but there already is a CWF, so we're CFW. And yeah, let's start with our show history. Obviously, we have confirmed there's no more spoilers, so I can show it, and I believe I showed it at the end of last episode. Let's just go to events and TV here. And yeah, we have, of course, Thesz versus Buddy Rogers 4, which is, and of course, an unbranded show and all that because we don't have a brand split. Hopefully, we never do. If we take over, maybe we'll have a brand split, but that's decades away in the game. Yeah, it's Honor versus Tracheon, which is Thesz, Buddy Rogers. So that's what we're building to. And I am at a bit of a crossroads. And basically, one thing that I can't decide is do a territory days approach where you maybe have we only have three major programs going on right now in Nick Kozak, Killer Kowalski is obviously a bit of a they have tensions. Thor Hagen versus Abdullah the Butcher and Luthez and Buddy Rogers. And the reason also is because we have handshake deals and we don't know which wrestlers are going to be there. So I like to just focus on the wrestlers I know for sure will at least be at events. Thor Hagen, I had to book around him not being there, but it is what it is. That I like that. I like overcoming that adversity, but it puts us at a crossroads. So essentially, we have Luthez versus Buddy Rogers 4, the Canadian Classic, and CFW Live. What was I saying? So one thing I'm deciding to do, and I'll decide it as I book, is go a little bit modern with these events. And the realistic part is we're developing, so we kind of got to go balls to the wall as much as we can so we can grow our profits, grow our attendance, grow into a small promotion, which is the goal, grow into this, that, and that, so we have a solid roster and everything. But the other items our note are is do we do territory days where we have a big main event, which for this event would be Luthez versus Buddy Rogers because the show is named after that match, or do and then have the other two big programs, or do we have a big main event, a big semi main event, and then the rest of the card is crap? Now, obviously, or not crap, but basically CFW live with two big matches on the schedule. Basically, I think right now, and you guys, if you want to go more realistic with cards where it's just big main event, solid semi main, CFW live everywhere else, we can go that route. But for right now, in that we're a new promotion, we'll build two other matches to be on the card. We'll have three big matches. And, we only have an hour and a half show, so we might only have like five matches on the card. But yeah, that's basically the main items of note here. I think we'll get into so this episode we'll continue the build for CFW Live and Luthez versus Buddy Rogers 4 and the build to that. And I'm actually going to edit this. We'll do a 4-week build just because April. So basically, instead of being week 1 of March, you'll be February, week 4. So 4 weeks of build. We've done the first 2 weeks, and then next episode will be Luthez versus Buddy Rogers for because they faced each other in the Canadian Classic. They faced each other in why am I blanking in WWF when the Buddy Rogers won the NWA World Heavyweight title. And even if that didn't happen and Buddy Rogers won it from someone else, this is wrestling, baby. We're lying. They faced each other. Buddy Rogers won the title from Luthez, and then Luthez won it from Buddy Rogers. So that's what we're gonna do. And so we're lying in terms of wrestling. And yeah, like that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we have, of course, two shows to book before. Let me just make sure we got two more episodes. If not, we'll do week 3. But you know, it is what it is. But we'll go back to events in TV for Luthez versus Buddy Rogers for uh, the Canadian Classic. Monday, so yeah, 2 Mondays and then Wednesday. So we're all good there. Yeah, because it's no, actually. So yeah, it's Tuesday, week 3, week 4. Then we have one more episode, and then yeah, because then we don't. Yeah, no, 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 no. We had it right. That's on me, everyone. I should cut this, but I'm not going to because I don't really know how to edit, and I don't really, you know. Sorry, everyone. Growing pains still, so we'll do week 1. And then you know what? If we have 5-week build, it's our biggest match ever. We got to do the 5-week build. Well, other than that, that should be it for the introduction here. And yeah, I think we also had our greatest match of all time so far was Nick Kozak, Mike York was number 2. So alrighty, and let's just see. And then yeah, we're losing money right now, but we are spending money to make money because if we're doing business management, what we are doing is where is merchandise? Merchandise. We're upgrading right now. We're gonna go above Ramshackle, and then that way, we should be able to make more money off merchandise. So we gotta spend some money to make money. We're at 20,000 in debt. We're in debt quickly, so this may not be a mega campaign, but it has been fun. You know, we're gonna be able to book at least Luthez's last match, but right now we're the least profitable wrestling promotion in the world, so that's nice. But see you guys on the other side, and other than that, yeah, see you guys on the other side. All right, here's this week's edition of CFW Live, followed up by our first ever, or our biggest match ever announced in the pre-show, the Rookie Showcase. Terry Funk beats Roddy Piper with a moonsault. Next up, not a great opening match. Carl Vaughn, yeah, just a 30. Hopefully the show gets better from here. Carl Vaughn did indeed beat Jerry Kozak. Killer Kowalski, looking to play mind games with Nick Kozak, interfered against him. Next up, we had an interview where Buddy Rogers was interviewed by yours truly, and Buddy Rogers basically said he has to beat Luthez. This is the biggest match of his career, and he includes that over winning the WWF title in that tournament in Rio de Janeiro, as well as the match against Bruno Sammartino that he lost. He has to beat Buddy Rogers tonight, or not tonight, in at Buddy Rogers versus Luthez 4, and he says he knows he will because it's not just about this game isn't just about getting your shoulder up in a double pinfall. It is also about being smart. Next up, we had Killer Kowalski in action after interfering, in which he defeated Rocky Johnson by submission with a Kowalski claw. And Terry Funk didn't do a great job with the road agents thing, but nonetheless, solid match. We do need better road agents, but it is what it is right now. We're building things. And then Killer Kowalski was going to continue beating him down when Nick Kozak ran out to the ring and saving the day, getting a measure of revenge because this has started the whole issues between the Kozaks and Killer Kowalski. And then next up, we had the retirement tour of Luthez continued here, where Luthez again won. And so he won once again in his retirement tour. But then who ran down but Mike York and Buddy Rogers? Of course, it looks like Buddy Rogers has joined forces with these two men to beat down Luthez, continuing out his threat of it's not just about winning. It's about smart. They continue to beat down Luthez. Luthez blades or is bleeding for the viewer. He's just left in a heap of his own blood as they continue beating him down. And once again, it's not just about skill; it's about smarts. So Buddy Rogers proving to be the smarter man here to finish out the show, and his obsession with Luthez. And there we go, 49. Not one of our best shows ever. I think our opening match was a little bit weak, but it furthered a storyline. And then our other two matches on the card did the opposite, where they were very good, 49. So 53, that's one of our best matches ever. It's still not the 62, but we'll get there. We're gonna need some solid, good road agents, but unfortunately, those aren't in high popularity right now. So. But that's it for this one, and we'll see you guys for next week's episode, the Go Home Show, before Luthez versus Buddy Rogers. All right, so some good news before we do our Go Home Show. Our merchandise stand has upgraded to amateur. I don't know if we're going to go farther for a little bit. I want to see how much extra money this is making, but 50 cents, so that's $30 a show, so that's an extra $90. And then what do you call it? And then popularity points we're at 26, so that's $26, $30. So we're making an extra $100. We will make a profit that way, but yeah, let me just see what's costing us the most money. Show costs, yeah, it's mostly the show costs, and production. But performance-wise, we're not doing well. Ticket sales, we've made more money in ticket sales this month, although we're approaching week 1 of March, but that is besides the point. And yeah, so let's just keep going here, and we'll see how our finances are doing at the end of the month. So yeah, like I said, our money is a bit of a problem. Merchandise, we made 83. That should be higher this month, but yeah, not very good so far. That's the problem here. Last month we lost 18,000. This month we lost 32. We'll see because we weren't open for the full month of January, so that upgrade can be expected, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've seen companies get 100 grand in debt, so we got time to start making money, but it definitely is, a bit of a problem here with our money situation going on here. But we'll see how it goes, But yeah, it looks like we're spending around $500 of marketing and merchandise and all that. So it is what it is right now. I think we shot to be on TV way too early, but it only made sense with the Luthez and everything. Like, there's no way Luthez would want to sign with us other than that. So, but yeah, let's just book our final show. Let's keep going. But there's an update on our finances, which are not good, but everything else so far is cooking. So let's continue to cook. Actually, item of note before we go, I'm thinking about it. We really need to start making money, so we're going to continue spending money to make money. Um, we're gonna lose. Crap. We might have to do normal. 5, so that'll be $1 per fan. That's $135, and then 3. Yeah, that's quite a bit of money. Um, you know what? We're gonna be burning money. Might as well continue to burn money. It's gonna cost us a lot of money to upgrade, but you got to spend money to make money. We're not making money, so I got to spend money so we can eventually turn more of a profit. So it is what it is. In 10 weeks, we should be good to go, and I think that'll be all I do for that point in time. But if you guys think that's a bad idea, comment down below. But anyway, on to the show. Leave that up to you guys because I stopped it because that's $1,000 per month. We don't have $1,000 to spend per month. So for right now, we're not going to be doing the upgrade. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, I'll be down in a few minutes.